Just want to say thank you all for being here tonight. See a lot of beautiful familiar faces, and even better, a couple of new ones. Your presence here means the absolute world to us, but even more importantly, means the world to the hundreds of students that we get to impact every day. I want to start off tonight's evening by sharing exactly what we do here at STEM For All. So we're a nonprofit that delivers after-school STEM programs for elementary and middle school students, regardless of their financial background. But we're not here to teach the basics exactly. Our programs are specifically designed to spark curiosity by showcasing the fascinating side of science. But, rather than verbally stating the format, I'm going to illustrate it for you guys. Unfortunately, we do not have time for, 18 sessions that each last about an hour. So for the next 5 minutes, you guys are all going to be STEM For All students. Where's Andrew Kynes at? Oh, there you are. Andrew Kynes, what's your favorite topic in science?
I like neurology, man.
Neurology? Perfect, yeah. So step one for our lessons is starting off with these big overarching questions. So for neurology, it's why is the brain important and can we live without a brain? And then we dive into more niche, provoking ones like what's consciousness, what are dreams, and how do we even know the difference? Step two is exploring some fascinating tangents. So from here we branch out into engaging discussions, videos, and these are just meant to spark curiosity. Francesca Lynch, I see you right here. What's your favorite lesson?
Ecology.
Ecology, okay. So Rob, he's gonna show us a video that excites our kids for the ecology lesson. It showcases the brilliant hunting strategy of orcas. All right, so just everyone listen up for a quick sec. Like real engineers, you and your team will have to design and then build something using only the materials provided to you in that goodie bag. Your challenge, you have 30 seconds to design a design for the tallest tower, and you have 90 seconds to go ahead and build it. The team with the tallest tower wins. Ready, set, go.
The speaker is not keeping up well.
You guys have 90 seconds left. "45 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone stop touching your tower. If it falls, it falls. Table number 7 wins. Normally we come around and measure, but this gala has a time agenda, so I'm going to table number 7. Lastly, step 4 of our lessons is looking to the future. So we always wrap up our lessons by connecting it to real-world careers and opportunities. So I know most of you guys here are probably pretty set on a career, but if you enjoyed that condensed STEM For All lesson, you can become a neurologist, civil engineer, or zoologist if you're looking for a career pivot. Our service exposes students to the vast world of STEM in an engaging way, but at our core, our mission is pretty simple: to spark students to dream bigger. Now, you may be hearing that and saying to yourself, that is absolutely the most lame, cliche line I've ever heard. And truthfully, I would have agreed with you in the past. Personally, I disregarded the phrase dream bigger because, I never had a classic version of a dream. I do not possess the innate musical talent of Adele or the athleticism of LeBron James, even though I get compared to him often. But STEM for All taught me what dreaming truly means. It's not about having a perfect plan, but it's about asking yourself what excites me and then pursuing it with absolute determination and grit. And that's exactly how STEM for All started. A wild idea between a few friends who worked hard at that idea. Through working with underserved youth, we observed a troubling pattern. Most kids did not see STEM as a viable career option. With most of our friends, pursuing STEM careers in different ways, we asked ourselves why that was, and we quickly realized it just comes down to two things: exposure and mentorship. Without role models to look up to or exciting experience to spark their interest, STEM felt pretty out of reach for these kids. So we dreamed of a program that could provide both. Now, turning that dream into reality wasn't easy. In the beginning, we spent late nights crafting emails and lesson plans, only to hear silence from schools. And when we finally got a chance to test the program, we had to fund everything ourselves, and even then we faced setbacks. But we kept going and eventually saw our dream to take shape. The first moment we saw a glimpse of that dream was with Jose, one of our first students. We had just gotten to school, Nativity Prep, to finally agree to take on our program, and we had a classroom full of kids. Exciting, right? Not really. The only reason why the kids were with us was because their parents couldn't pick them up until 4:30, so they kind of just had to be after school with us. And Jose was no exception and did not like science initially. But in our cardiology lesson, something had changed. He was completely silent and asked so many great questions. And we taught him how to use the stethoscope, and he just could not let go of it. By the end of the session, he told us he wanted to be a cardiologist so he could fix hearts, just like his mom, who suffered from cardiac issues. Moments like that reminded us of why this work matters. And over time, that program grew, and after 2 years with that school, over 90% of our students expressed interest in STEM careers. After that, we started getting interest from people who want to be volunteers and schools to adopt our program. And reminding ourselves of that initial dream to impact as many students as possible, we took a risk and established as an official 501c3 nonprofit in January of last year. And since establishing as a nonprofit, we've made incredible strides in just 1 year. We have a 60-person volunteer team of teachers and back-end volunteers, and we've worked with over 500 students in the Boston area today. Our volunteer teachers now also come from the top universities like BC, Harvard, Tufts, Northeastern, and BU. Did I stutter? My bad. And we partnered with 3 nonprofit organizations that saw our vision as well. And as we look to our future, we're just beginning. We launched our program online to make STEM for All accessible nationwide. And I actually taught a class last week, and it's quite promising. And through this online format, we now have a wait list of volunteers from Columbia, UC Berkeley, Cornell, UVA, and the list just goes on. We have also are in the process of finalizing partnerships with companies across the country, and actually just yesterday formalized a partnership with the Red Sox for Red Sox STEM Day at Fenway Park. And lastly, science is pretty cool. There's so many brilliant scientists that are doing some profound work, some of us even with us tonight. And our goal is to showcase these cool STEM professionals on our platform through podcasts, socials, and then also having them co-author our lesson plans. We had no business creating this company when we first started, and our company's first successful year and trajectory demonstrate that this cliche of dreaming may have some merit after all. And what's even more remarkable is that every single person on our team is a volunteer. Every single video you'll see tonight, lesson plans, and events are thanks to the directors, developers, mentors, and volunteers who simply dedicate their free time because they have this vision of inspiring the next generation of innovators. Most people on our team have full-time jobs and are full-time students, but still dedicate their time. And some of the crazies have even quit their jobs to volunteer full-time for this organization. We have 3 of those people, so shout out to them. I stand on the shoulders of dozens of volunteers and would be absolutely remiss not to thank them right now. To Rohit, Joey, and Colin, thank you for being the first to say yes to this idea and take a chance when we had nothing but it, and trusting me more than I trust myself. To Seth and Braden, I'll forever appreciate your loyalty and diligence. This night would not have been possible with you both. To Deepa and Balaji and the Knutsons, Facies, Marsalas, and Destrivers, something like this doesn't get built without a supporting system to keep pushing us forward amidst setbacks, so thanks for being ours. To those who I have the absolute privilege to call my best friends and teammates, Chloe, Kaushal, Kyne, Scourge, Frankie, Lubins, Neil, Taylor, Louise, Steven, and Mike. You guys are the reason why I wake up every day excited to work. I hope all of you in the audience have people in your life as dedicated as these guys. And finally, to the real heroes of this organization, our volunteer teachers. Your dedication to inspiring and educating students is the heartbeat of STEM for All. And with that, I would like all you guys to stand up for a well-deserved round of applause. To my team, I'm proud of you. Thank you for making this journey special. There's so many other people that made this night possible. I could spend the rest of the night talking about them. You know who you are. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And to everyone here tonight, your contributions will fuel the growth and help us reach even more students. Whether you're donating, partnering, sharing contacts, posting on social media, volunteering, you are a part of this mission. Thanks for coming tonight, and let's kick off tonight's program.